Here's today's God Call with Reverend Bill.
If you had a magic wand that when you were holding it, whatever it was that you said would happen, that you were actually able to use that magic wand to create a change in the world around you, something new, what would you do with the wand? Would you watch what you say? Would you be careful about the language that you're using in describing that newness that you want? Well, you know where I'm going next. You are carrying that magic wand right now and always. Use your words well.
I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. Today I enter in this infinite accord to be a place where the Spirit of the Lord won't go unnoticed. As I sing the song and breathe with every moment, I taste, touch, see, hear, and feel. I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. How can I serve thee? Let me know what I can do to be a place of light and rest for you and deep compassion for myself and those who need your loving kindness. Like a jasmine summer breeze, I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. I love my God, I love yours too. It's all the same, a simple truth. I surrender, I release my heavy load that I've been lugging. Like a suitcase full of gold, I'll rearrange that, alchemize my past and pain, distilling moments until I witness all I've gained. I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. I am here for God, here for God, here for God, oh, here for God, and God is here for me. I am here for God, and God is here for me. I am here for God, and God is here for me.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Wonderful. That is why we're here. And we'll get into some more details on that in a little bit. Good morning, New Thought Philadelphia. I'm Bill Marchiony and the spiritual director here at New Thought Philadelphia. We are here on Zoom again, getting ready to heading into Thanksgiving week. I love Thanksgiving. It's the only holiday that's named after a step in practical prayer. And we'll actually be talking about the gratitude step a little bit more later on. So, you know the rules on Zoom. Keep yourself muted except when you're sharing. And let's all open by sharing because there's plenty to be grateful for. Go ahead and unmute. Repeat after me. I open myself to love.
I
I
open
myself to love.
I settle into gratitude.
I settle into gratitude.
I know something wonderful is happening.
I know something wonderful is
happening.
It is right here. It is right now. It is me.
It is
It is
right
right
here.
here.
It is right now.
Right now,
It is me.
it is me.
And so it is.
So it is.
Yay. Press that mute button one more time as I remind you that New Thought Philadelphia is an open and loving community of spiritual adventurers, welcoming each person to experience their divine nature in an empowering space of unconditional love. So whatever path you've been on, whatever brought you to our Zoom today, wherever you're heading next, we have been expecting you. And welcome home. We believe there's one power, love, intelligence, or force that creates everything, including each of us, and that we're each using that same power, love, intelligence, or force to create our lives according to our beliefs. The simple way that we like to say it, your new life begins with a new thought. Our music today is by Jami Lula, who is in Southern California, and always wonderful to have Jami with us today. Yeah, and really looking forward. Jami and his partner Gary Lynn Floyd are going to be the musical directors at the Anton Retreat next October, where I am one of the retreat co-chairs. So really looking forward to spending another week together with Jami. That is going to be awesome. And there will be a homework assignment available for anybody who's interested a little bit later on. We got practitioners. Oh, wonderful to have practitioners. In a little bit, Joe Catanzaro, RSCP, is going to lead us in meditation. And right now, Jesus Baez, RSCP, is going to open us up with a practical prayer.
Thank you, Rev. Thank you. How many of you are here for God today? Oh my God. There we go. Yes. God always uses to express himself in a dynamic way. And as much as we open ourselves to divinity, the more we will see God in our daily affairs in life. So I invite you to settle in to that goodness that you possess. Why you possess the goodness? Because God is in us. He incarnates himself in us and put all those beautiful attributes, which is love, peace, wisdom, joy, harmony, freedom, balance, unity in each one of us. All we do is just open to spirit and let spirit flow through us the way he's flowing through this celebration, through the music, through the reading, through the meditation, the announcement, the lighting of the flames of faith, those prayers that God had answered in this week and this day is beautiful. Something joyous. That is the will of God for us in this morning. Something joyous, beautiful, far beyond that anything that we could sit down and wish for with our conscious mind. I could hear Paul saying to the Corinthians, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, or they come into the heart of men and women. And so that goodness or that joy, that love that God has prepared for each one of us. This is the day that God has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it with a shout of thanksgiving, with a sigh of meditation, and with all the appreciation that we can embody and embrace in this beautiful day. I'm so thankful and grateful for waking up this morning and being here with my brothers and sisters, sharing our gifts, sharing our love, not only to each other or to ourselves, but everyone we meet and touch, because we are that tree planted by the rivers of water that give us fruit in the season, and our leaves shall not wither, and whatever we say and touch will prosper. So with thanksgiving, with the attitude of gratitude, I let my praise be known to that oneness, to the law of mine that always say yes. And once again, say yes, so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. Now, of course, the reason we do a prayer is not to earn God points. The reason we do a prayer is because it changes something in the experience of life that we're having. This is a creative universe, and we are part of that creative process. So if anybody has a prayer work story that you'd like to share with the group, this isn't bragging, this is sharing. Go ahead and raise your hand, either in the frame or digitally, and we get to hear our stories. I have one. Go ahead, Jane.
Jane and Hannah got one too.
I do have
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I had asked earlier in the week, I had asked Hannah for a practical prayer for a trip that I was making to Longwood Gardens yesterday. And I mean, it was just turned out to be the perfect day. You know, like so easy to get there. I had got there with 10 minutes. I got there 10 minutes early, as a matter of fact. And it was the opening holiday weekend there. And so you would think it would be super crowded. And it was just right, just the right amount of people. And it was starting to just drizzle a little bit on my way there. And then as soon as I got out of the car, the rain stopped and the sun came out. And it was a really great day. So prayers work.
Beautiful. Love when that happens. Okay. Hannah, are you rebuttal or a different story or?
Yeah, prayer partners are great. Jane did a prayer for me a couple weeks ago or so. I've been working on getting a prescription switched over to the mail order pharmacy, which will actually be covered by my insurance. And there's a lot of steps, and I hate dealing with that kind of stuff. And initially, it wasn't going to get to me quick enough, but I was able to get my month supply through Walgreens. So it worked out. And then I finally worked up to calling them right before the celebration today to figure out getting it mailed to me. And I was wanting them to change the brand from one generic brand to the one that I had been using. And the first guy on the phone didn't really know what I was asking, but he got the pharmacist on the phone, and both of them were very helpful. And yeah, one more step in the process. It's just one of those, some of those things that just nag at you every day of oh, I got to take care of this thing. And it's nice when the people that you, that are helping you take care of the thing are actually helpful. And hopefully I don't have to do any more steps about it, and it will just show up at my house in a couple weeks. But yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. It's the unfolding there. Okay. And let's see. Benjamin. Benjamin has a prayer work story. Go for it.
I will have to leave the text for 1 minute. Hope nothing happens. Because I wanna mainly I wanna thank. This is a prayer work story too, but it's because it's been 1 year since I started here doing the text for New Thought Philly and the social media, and it's something I really wished to make it happen 1 year ago, looking for another job, but trying to keep my music professionally going on. And when I searching for a job, it's really stressful because I do things that has nothing to do one with the other. I'm a lawyer and a sound designer and a musician, and I speak many languages, so it's many resumes. And I imagine, okay, if I get this position, I won't be able to do this other thing, but it would be good in this other way. And New Thought was perfect, I have time to continue with my music, but it's also a consistent. It has consistency. So and of course I met you all here, and I meet you weekly. So it's going great, and I want to thank everybody here.
Thank you, Benjamin. And right back at you. We are so delighted to have you and to have you in the family and to connect and to be able to do prayer for you for your thesis that's due this week and the rest of that. Quick shout out. This is technically not my prayer work story, but I was involved in the prayer because Saturday a week ago we were doing prayers for Breen, who was going to the emergency room and then got admitted to the hospital. And the prayers continued until he came home from the hospital, and they continue now as he's back up from 20% feeling okay to 50% and on the way to 100. I'm going to go for 110 for Breen. So and I am not the only one who was doing those prayers. So for everybody who was, gratitudes in your direction as well. We have some announcements from the road, and those will be shared with us by Michelle. Kazoos at the ready. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
All right, from the Wawa parking lot. This heartwarming information is on the website at thenewthoughtphilly.org. You can sign up for a weekly e-newsletter so you can keep in touch. Field trip. A group of us will be visiting the Brandywine River Museum in Chadsford on Saturday, December 13th. To get the schedule and details, email info@newthoughtphilly.org. Our annual winter solstice celebration, which is not to be missed, will be a hybrid at a Falzer on Sunday morning, December 21st, at our regular Sunday celebration time. The Practical Prayer podcast this week is Heaven and Hell with Carol and Reverend Bill. Listen where you get podcasts and watch the live recording sessions tomorrow at 1 p.m. on New Thought Media Network. We host a dozen online meditations every week. Drop by for 15 minutes of inspiration on Zoom. They're also on Insight Timer live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. Sandy leads the Power of 8 Intention Circle every Monday evening from 6:30 to 7 to help bring new experiences into the lives of the group members. Get God Calls. They're a half-minute of inspiration on your phone 4 times every week, starting with a free 2-week trial. Info is at godcall.org. I'm going to do that as a little stocking stuffer for people. There are now more than 2,600 spiritual adventurers in our group on meetup.com. Find out why at one of the daily meditations. And follow, subscribe, like, and share on Instagram, Facebook, Insight Timer, and YouTube. Your financial support means a lot. Please support New Thought Philly with a tax-deductible donation by Zelle, Cash App, check, PayPal, Venmo, credit, or debit card. Thank you to the team that makes these celebrations work. We get together ahead of time to get things in order and have some fun. Email the volunteer coordinator to join the joy. Next Sunday is online with a healing celebration. On months with the fifth Sunday, connect in a deep and profound process with a powerful interactive healing prayer for everyone present. BYO Candle, live original music by Susan Cataneo. The practitioners are available for professional sessions by appointment. After the celebration, Jesus is available for a quick transformational miracle in a minute prayer. Stick around in the Zoom meeting after the celebration for casual conversation.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And I'm looking through the folks who are joining us on the Zoom today as you were talking about the meetup group. And there's at least 20% of the people who are here who have met us through the meetup group. So yeah, if you haven't come to one of the meditations, come to one of the meditations this week. They're at 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the evening, Monday through Friday. Thursday will be the holiday schedule. But the rest of the time, you show up and have yourself a few minutes of inspiration and meet up with the meetup folks. We would like to welcome actually a little blessing for our second-time visitors, and we always want to have a special welcome for first-time visitors. If there's anybody who is either here for the first time or consider yourself to be here for the first time and in position for a blessing, go ahead and raise your digital hand or wave your hand, and the rest of us will rub our hands together, and we will know the truth about each of you and each of us. You are the bright light of God's love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for shining that light and sharing that love with us today. We are blessed, all of us, and so it is. Jamie's going to do another song for us, and as he does, either go into gallery view or switch between images so that you can make eye contact with the people who we are in community together with. Those are the eyes of God.
Hey everybody, come on down. Hey everybody, gather around. Hey everybody, bring a friend. Hey everybody, come and help me sing. All are welcome here. Lay your burdens down. All are welcome here. We're on hallowed ground. All are welcome here. We'll bring our bread with you. All are welcome here. Help you find your truth. Sing it out. All are welcome here. All are welcome here. Sing it out there, Hannah. All are welcome here. All are welcome here. Oh, all are welcome here. All are welcome here. Everybody, all are welcome here. All are welcome here.
Whew. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We get to be reminded of our oneness, of our unity, of our connection, and how even though we are on this spiritual path of new thought, that we are connected, inspired, and joined together by people on different paths. We like the Flames of Faith as a reminder for that, and this week Jane is going to lead us.
Good morning. We perform this ceremony to acknowledge that all people and all faiths come from the one power, love, intelligence, which we call Spirit or God. We honor the richness that comes from our shared diversity and bless the interwoven energy of the divine, feminine, and masculine. We light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the earth-based traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual practices. As we light the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flame of God's eternal love.
Blessed be. The reading today comes from the Anton anthology New Thoughts for Today, and the author is Denny Ralston, my friend Denny, and Hannah is going to be reading.
Gratitude. Prayer is sitting in the silence until it silences us. Choosing gratitude until we are grateful, and praising God until we ourselves are an act of praise. Mature prayer always breaks into gratitude. A quote from Richard Rohr. Gratitude is a substance of our thoughts and actions that is helpful to use in generous doses all day long. Divine love, source of all that is, deserves generous gratitude. Being grateful for what we have is a spiritual discipline. Gratitude can take many forms. It is a lifesaver to both the giver and the receiver. Times of loss may bring up much gratitude for everything we do have. Losing someone we love can still bring us the gratefulness for having had that person in our life. A great example of healing gratitude, Myrtle Fillmore, one of the founders of Unity, was given a diagnosis of tuberculosis, her family's disease. She decided to bless every cell and organ in her body with loving thanks. Through her thoughts, words, and the action of healing gratitude, she healed herself. Are you grateful to people who serve you? What about the cashier who never seems happy? Do we assume they are unkind? Or do we kindly consider that we do not know their circumstances or what could be troubling them? Looking at it that way, we can bless them and be grateful for their service with no judgment attached. Divine presence is the source of all, giving to me and through me. I am blessed with gratitude and I extend my gratitude to others. The affirmation is, I choose gratitude in my thoughts, prayers, and actions.
I feel you everywhere I go, and I feel you in everyone I know. I feel you, and in your love I grow. I feel you, I feel you, closer than my hands and feet, nearer than my heart or the breath I breathe. You ask me what do I believe, and I say, in me, as me, through me, use me as you need. Oh, I feel you everywhere I go. I feel you in everyone I know. I feel you, and in your love I grow. I feel you, I feel you, oh. Ooh. I know you're in my mind and soul, and dancing with the spirit leaves me feeling whole. I'm never separate from you. Imbue me with the strength and courage to be true. Oh, I feel you everywhere I know. I feel you in everyone I know. I feel you, and in your love I grow. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, and everywhere I go. I feel you in everyone I know. I feel you, and in your love I grow. I feel you, I feel you, Lord.
Thank you, Jamie Lula. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for being here. If the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, that will suffice. Those are the words of Meister Eckhart. He was a 13th century mystic, theologian, author, teacher, etc. If the only prayer you ever say is thank you, that will be enough. And there's a really powerful idea behind that, and Meister Eckhart was not incorrect. The talk today is the gratitude step, which is playing on gratitude and the fact that Thanksgiving is coming up this week, and also that the gratitude step is the second to last prayer, or second to last step in a practical prayer. We just make reference to Meister Eckhart, and the late medieval ages, he was this mystic. He was a Catholic priest, And as sometimes happens with people who are in the religion and spirit business, he got some bigger ideas than the tradition that he was part of. And the charges of heresy were actually not completed until after his death. So the Pope didn't convict him while he was alive. But he's another one of those troublemakers. And as far as I'm concerned, those troublemakers are friends of ours because it is the people who have an idea that goes against the grain who say, there's something bigger going on here. There's something more profound and more important going on here. And let's open to that possibility rather than be limited to or restricted by doctrine or by what somebody else says. So as I mentioned, the gratitude step is the second to last step in a practical prayer. The last step is release as we speak our word into that creative law and let it do its thing. Interestingly, the gratitude step is the only one that you could feel physically in your body. You can have a feeling of gratitude. The other steps, not so much. It's also, as I mentioned, the only one that has a holiday named after it. Thanksgiving is the only holiday that's the same name as one of the steps in a practical prayer. And as we go into this holiday week, we can use that as a reminder of our spiritual nature and to remember instead of just this is about turkey dressing and cranberries and watching football games and parades and stuff, it is a reminder of that experience of gratitude. So let's do a little exercise. As you're comfortable, as it's safe to do so, close your eyes, go to a soft focus, and be present physically in your body. I want to let go of all the stuff that's going on around you. There's been a lot to think about, a lot to consider, a lot to enjoy this morning. And we get to just be present right here and right now. And you may want to bring to mind something that makes you feel grateful, something that you're thankful to have in your life or available to you. Take a deep breath in and feel that feeling of gratitude. Let it anchor. And breathe out and just relax. And notice where in your body you are feeling that feeling of gratitude. It shows up in different places for different people. Some people, it's in our chest, touches our heart, that feeling of gratitude. Some of it's lower down, it's in our gut. We feel that thankfulness deep within. Some people feel gratitude in our throat. It makes our throat clench up. Some people, it's behind the eyes. We well up with tears of gratitude. And sometimes it moves around. Sometimes it's possible for a feeling of gratitude to be overwhelming and show up in multiple parts of our body at the same time. Take another deep breath in and let yourself be completely filled with the feeling of gratitude. A deep breath out, relax into it. That exhale lets go of things that are not like it and also stimulates our vagus nerve, which makes us feel comfortable and relaxed. Continue breathing in at whatever pace is comfortable for you. If you like, you can return your attention to the world around you, open your eyes. As I point out to you that when you're feeling gratitude, you're not feeling anger. We can't feel angry and grateful at the same time. We also cannot feel like we're taking control and grateful at the same time. Gratitude is about being in the flow and being in the process. Control is about managing our situations and our circumstances. If you're comfortable, go ahead and make a fist. Clench down really tight. Feel how tightly you can grip, how tightly you can be in control. And then open, release. Let yourself feel grateful. And relax into gratitude because that gratitude is always available. And that's a reminder that gratitude is always available. In Thessalonians 5:18, it says, in all things give thanks. In all things give thanks. It then goes on to explain that Jesus is the reason that you should do that. And we'll just go with the first part of it. In all things give thanks. And some people say, oh, that's flowery and nice. And some people think All things. All things? What do you mean? My friend has COVID. It's the first of the month coming up. There's going to be one of those Thanksgiving dinners with family members who disagree with me. There's likely to be arguments and fights and drama. What do you mean in all things give thanks? Well, it doesn't say for all things give thanks. It says in all things give thanks. And that is a reminder that when we adopt that position of being in a place of gratitude, that when we put ourselves in a tendency towards that feeling of thankfulness, it changes the way that we interact with the world. My friend Sam Brown, wonderful practitioner, grew up in Philadelphia, used the Philadelphia accent and described it as an attitude of gratitude. And that attitude of gratitude is about all things. The gratitude step is about being ready to step forward in gratitude in all circumstances at every moment. Just to go over it for the folks who are either joining us for the first time or need a refresher. Practical prayer is either 5 or 7 steps. The classic 5. The first step, after we know what it is that we want to bring into our life, what the prayer is going to be about, is we turn our attention away from the world around us to that infinite creative power, that one divine presence that we call God or spirit or nature or the Big Bang or the happy coincidence, or my friend PJ calls it George. Whatever it is that we consider to be that creative force that has been creating everything and continues to do so. So our first step is to turn away from the circumstances in the world around us and open ourselves up to the awareness of the infinite. The second step is to realize that since that creative power has created everything, it has created me as well. So it's not me over here and the infinite out there. That divine power and presence is within. That creative power is working in my life now. That limitless love is flowing through me. So the second step is that unification step where we acknowledge and claim and realize and affirm that we are part of that infinite creative power. And the third step, our realization step, is the same as an affirmation, where we claim the good that we're seeking. I am prosperous. I am loved. I am peaceful. I am happy. And we're making that claim, and it might be something that's been close to our experience in the past, and it might be something that seems like it's really far off, but we are inviting a new experience. And that claim has power. That claim is activating the same creative law that creates everything, going all the way back to the beginning, when the infinite started creating everything in the universe, sharing itself as either the Big Bang or letting there be light. And once you've made a claim, a very certain, positive, affirmative claim of the good that's coming into your life, what else is there to feel but gratitude? And the interesting thing is that in this case, the fourth step, the next to last step in the prayer, doesn't matter what we're grateful for, what we're grateful about. We can be grateful because we remember the steps in the prayer. We can be grateful to be part of this creative process. We can be grateful for the good that's coming into our lives. It doesn't matter what we're grateful for. In all things, give thanks. And that's what we're doing, is we're being in that place of thankfulness. Thankfulness to be in this process, to be aware of this process, to be able to co-create with that infinite creative power. And that divine power is creating something new for us. The last step is the release step. Once we have settled into this place of gratitude, accepting the gift that we've claimed in the third step there, we let it go. We are not doing the work. We are allowing that infinite creative power to continue the job and create something new and wonderful for us, and as us, and through us. The other two steps that sometimes come along is after you get to the affirmation, you say, I am prosperous, and a little voice comes up and says, yeah, but there's no money in the bank. We say, I am prosperous, and it says, yeah, but the credit cards are maxed out. The first of the month is coming up. If there's a doubt, if there's hesitation, if there's pushback, if the claim is, I am in my perfect, wonderful, loving relationship, and the little voice says, yeah, but you still feel this way. What we want to do is we want to counter that. We want to meet that and refute it, because that's certainly a symptom. That's something that's shown up in our life, but it's not the truth. That's not that bright light of the divine shining. So the step after that is to reclaim, to reassert. So we do is that voice says it's not true. We say, the thought that it's not true is preposterous. The shadow that I'm seeing, that's whatever it is that's obstructing this bright light of divine love, there's no power to it. It's temporary, and it's returning to the nothingness that it came from. There is no need for me to be impoverished. There is no reason that I have to be unhappy. There is certainly the possibility for this goodness. And then we repeat the affirmation. I am prosperous. I have plenty of money to meet all of my obligations and live comfortably. I have my perfect, wonderful, loving relationships, etc. And then we go into the gratitude step. Grateful for the good that's already unfolding through us and for us and as us. And the cool thing about the gratitude step, when we adopt an attitude of gratitude, when we keep ourselves in that space of thanksgiving, when we are living what some people would describe as a prayerful life, it changes the ground. It changes the atmosphere in which we're living. And then things get to happen that may go beyond what we would expect. So there's a minister by the name of Stretton Smith who was living out in California. He started out, I think, being a Methodist, and then he switched over to New Thought. He was a Unity minister for a good long time. And his life's work is a program called 4T, Tithing of Time, Talent, and Treasure. And it's a prosperity class, and he was very successful with it. And my favorite story in that, because in that class, it basically takes the students in 12 weeks through a process of claiming their prosperity, our prosperity, and being in the flow of prosperity all the time. And there's some very powerful techniques that are in there. And the transformation that happens, it's the usual things that you would experience in a spiritual class that has to do with affirmations, but it also has to do with surrender, and it has to do with letting go, and it has to do a lot with forgiveness. And it's all about cultivating a spiritual framework for our lives and living in that space of gratitude. And Stretton Smith, I'm pretty sure, was living in a space where in all things he was giving thanks. And my favorite story in the class is that he had suffered from tinnitus, ringing in the ears. And it was something that bothered him for his entire life. And finally, and it took a long time to get to this, finally he came to that realization, similar to what was in the reading about Myrtle Fillmore, blessing every cell in her body and recovering from tuberculosis. What he said was, "Thank you, God, for removing the ringing in my ears." It stopped. And it never came back. He did a thank you prayer. He said, "Thank you, God, for removing the ringing in my ears." And I've been working with something similar to that for myself lately, and it hasn't shown up completely yet. And so I get to dive into, where am I in my space of gratitude? Where am I in that relationship? For me, when he says, "Thank you, God, for this," initially that makes me think that's putting God outside of me someplace. But clearly it worked for Stretton Smith. So I'm working on what that means for him and what that means for me, and how I can connect with that infinite creative power that's creating all of the good, and be in gratitude for the good that I'm seeking in my life, and open the channel and let that goodness flow in. It is possible for all of us to cultivate that attitude of gratitude, to be doing that gratitude step all the time, and to participate in bringing something new and wonderful into our lives. If it doesn't work at first, it's not because you don't deserve it. If it doesn't work at first, it's not because the system doesn't work. If it doesn't work at first, it's because we need to work it a little bit more. Perhaps there's something else that we get to bring to it. Perhaps there's a different perspective. Perhaps there's a little "yeah, but" objection to our affirmation that's so quiet that we're hardly hearing it. But if we don't believe that it's true, then we just go along with the belief that it's not true, and that's what we're going to experience. In all things, give thanks. And as we go into this Thanksgiving week, every time somebody says Thanksgiving to you, think of gratitude instead of holiday turkeys and getting the free butterball because you bought enough stuff at the Acme. See what happens. See if that changes your perspective. And do remember that if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, that will suffice. You're a blessing. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love you. And that's Jami.
There's my boy in a bucket in the backyard under the sun. He's got his head down looking in the water just to see what he'll find. It won't take too long till he's off to search for somebody else. I'm gonna pay close attention to the moments just to see for myself. I'm not waiting for the time to be right. I'm gonna give that girl my life like I wanted for myself. I can't go back to where I've never been. There's always the truth, I'm holding them. I'm so happy with my baby boy, and my wife, she bring me love and joy. I'm so grateful, grateful, I am so grateful, grateful. There's a woman in my bed with a past that I recognize. Not mine, but I know. There's a woman in my bed with a past that I recognize. It's not mine, but I know where she's been and I realize. We got together for a reason and I just can't run away. Like I did in the past, now I made a commitment to stay. I'm not waiting for the time to be right. I'm gonna give that girl my life like I've never known myself. I can't go back to where I've never been. There's always a choice, I'm choosing them. I'm so happy with my baby boy, and my wife, she bring me love and joy. I'm so grateful, grateful, I am so grateful, grateful, I am so grateful, grateful, I am so grateful, grateful. Oh Lord, won't you help me to be the man that you intended to see? I've fallen down for so long, now I stand in your grace. I know that you are the spark in my step and light on my face. I am so grateful, grateful, 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 I am so grateful, I'm grateful, so grateful. Mistakes and all. Bless you all. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Jami.
Thank you all.
Reverend Bill started with the quote, one of my favorite quotes from Meister Eckhart. I love that one. So we're going to take a few things that we've heard today into meditation. And I start with knowing that gratitude, knowing that holding gratitude is what really opens us to the flow of more good into our lives. So we can say thank you, merci, danke, grazie, spasibo, gracias, bedankt, adank, whatever language you want to use, or all of them. But again, feel in your body when you say thank you in whatever language. Feel where that is in your body. So get in touch with that. Let's get comfortable in our chairs, our seats, whatever, wherever we are. Find a position of comfort. Your feet can be flat on the floor. And that's good because it kind of connects you to the earth and roots us deep into the earth. And sit up straight so that your head is pointing to stars in the heavens above. So that you're connected above and below to that flow of good. And we'll start by taking 3 slow deep breaths. Breathe in, deep, hold it at the top, and release. Feel that little bit of space it creates when you do that. One more. Deep breath in, hold it, and release. Let your feet go a little deeper into that earth. And your head a little higher. One last deep breath. Breathe in, hold it, and release. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Open up to that. Feel it in your body. Let your breath, let your breathing go to a normal pattern. And as you breathe in peace. And as you exhale, breathe out gratitude. Breathe in peace. Breathe out gratitude. And we'll take that into the silence.
We show our gratitude in different ways. Volunteering in a hospice, opening the door for somebody, doing something beneficial for somebody else. Helping out any way we can. And New Thought Philly, the community. Showing our gratitude through our tithes and offering. Different ways to show our appreciation, our thanksgiving, our gratitude for being here in this time of joy, peace, unity. Walking around, flying around with a thankful heart. It's a feeling. It's a desire. It's a knowing of who we are in God. We open our hearts. We open our soul. We open our body to the flow of gratitude. This month is a reminder, but every day, every minute, every second, is think about something that we could be grateful about. I know each one of us have something. No matter what we've been through life, if we open our eyes, we are here. We drank some water, coffee, tea, ate something. That's good. Somebody call us, say thank you. It's even better. I like that. What my 6th grade teacher taught me. Good, better, best. Never let her rest until good becomes better and better becomes best. So be your best, because you are the greatest. Take another deep breath in. Let it go. Move your shoulders a little. And when you're comfortable, bring your attention back to the Zoom celebration as Jami sings this next beautiful song for each one of us with gratitude.
Oh, may we see the best in one another, that namaste spirit, the light in me, the God in me, sees the God in you. Na 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 na. You're not bad, you're not selfish, you're not ugly, you're not broken, damaged, or dysfunctional. You're not the things you tell yourself you are, not the opinions of others or old scars. Because you are the light of the world. Yes, you are the light of the world. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. And everybody said, na 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 na. Words are simple. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You're not stupid, lazy. You're not fat or too thin. You're not a big mouth, a crybaby. You're not a bully or original sin. You're not the things you tell yourself you are, not the opinions of others or old scars. Because you are the light of the world. Oh, yes, you are. You are the light of the world. Yeah. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit. 'Cause I'm gonna love me, make my heart your home. And I'm gonna love you when you feel alone. And I'm gonna love you when your blues creep in. And I'm gonna love you until the end and start all over again. Oh, you are the light of the world. Sing it with me now. You are the light of the world. Sing it to one another now. You are the light of the world. Oh, yes, you are. You are, you are, you are the light of the world. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit of your life. Make a joyful noise unto the Spirit, unto your spirit, unto God's Spirit as your life.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Jami Lula. Jami recorded the last couple of songs because he has to rush off to his day job, one of his day jobs. He's the music director at the North Hollywood Church of Religious Science with my friend Dr. Sidney Steen as the senior minister there. I love the richness and the connection and the thought community. I also love hearing from you guys about what landed in the meditation. Thank you, Joe, for that wonderful meditation. Jesus for the prayer to activate all of that, and for everybody else in your willingness to consider that space of gratitude, that attitude of gratitude. So if you got something that you'd like to share, something you'd like to give voice to, you can wave your hand or you can use the digital hand raising button and have a moment to share that. I personally have been just really, as I'm getting ready for this talk and thinking about immersing myself in that space of gratitude, I'm feeling things shifting, feeling stuff that's shifting in my life and my experience and my perspective. And the big realization for me was noticing that in order to be in a space of gratitude, I have to be letting go. I can't grip on tightly and be grateful at the same time. Drat. Because I'm really good at gripping on and being in control. Anything else? Something that came up for you? Jesus has something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking also from last week what Emerson you quoted Emerson that he said getting our bloodliness out the way. And I see like in this teaching, people say different things, but it means the same thing. Socrates, thousands of years ago, said, "One thing I know, that I know nothing." So that's getting back to what you're saying, letting go. When we let go, things from the divine will flourish to the surface. So Emerson was saying the same thing as Socrates, but in different kinds of words. That's what I got. And then this Thanksgiving, even though it's coming, I feel gratitude because I'm gonna go to New York City and spend it with my sister, pick up my mom's, take her over there. My niece, my nephew's gonna be over there. So I'm grateful for that because I haven't spent with them in a little while. I always be in this side of town, going to New York City. But I'm thinking about staying over there, because maybe maybe one or two many margaritas. So I just stay with.
Good to have a plan.
Yeah. So I'm grateful even for that, So, well, yeah. So it's a really like this. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, because it's no pressure, it's not like Christmas. You gotta have gifts and all that, Thanksgiving, you just gotta have a nice empty stomach,
Yep. Bring your appetite and your attitude. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. So, yeah. So thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, Socrates said, I know nothing, and implied that the part of him that thinks that it knows something is his bloated nothingness.
Right.
There you go. Robin, you got your hand up.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me this morning.
Absolutely.
In Canada, we celebrated Thanksgiving on the second Monday in October. So we were a month ahead. And I'd just like to say thank you for today. It has given me a lot of food for thought that amidst the chaos, and I'm a person where I like to have my finger on the pulse at all times, trying to figure out what the next step will be. And my best laid plans have gone awry, and today I realize that there's a higher power, and that I am taking the time to be grateful and to express thanks for what I have in my life. Although there are challenges, from the challenges come beauty. And it's not up to me to figure out everything that's going to happen and try to game plan for the future. It is being grateful for the moment and the small things that I have a tendency to overlook in the day to day rush and chaos of trying to have everything all figured out. It's like it's the best laid plans gone awry, and I'm okay with that. So thank you for that message today.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, it's just a reminder that we make plans and the divine laughs because it might work for a step or two, and then something happens, and we get to readjust. And again, it's about opening and then seeing what's next to come into our experience. Thank you so much. Michelle, standing by with the offering announcements from your car. How close to Philly are you? You're still muted. That unmute button will work anytime now. There you go. Push everything on the phone. Something will happen. New back right here.
There it is.
There's the button.
All right, yes. And I've been in the parking lot this whole time.
Okay.
New Thought Philadelphia is all about spreading the love. Our community is supported by your contributions. The gift you share helps fund our work in the world, and the way you shine your light spreads the love. We are grateful for every way you share. We don't have a basket today, but there is a donate button on the website to make a donation by Zelle, credit card, PayPal, Cash, app, or Venmo. You can also mail a check to our office in Ardmore.
Yep.
The offering affirmation is on the screen, or will be on the screen. Unmute and we'll say the affirmation together.
I live
I live in an
abundant
universe.
universe.
I am one with the infinite
With the infinite source of all good.
I am a center
The
of
center of conscious
prosperity.
prosperity.
I
enjoy the
Enjoy the
richness
richness of life.
Bless my
my
gift.
Bless my gift.
I share my
my
gift
Share my
with
gift.
gratitude and joy.
And joy.
I know that as I give,
As I
I do
do,
receive.
I do receive.
And so it is.
And so
So it is.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. And all of you, thank you so much. And we got one more song to close us out from Jami Lula. Benjamin, press play.
Countless blessings, y'all. It's been great to be with you today. Have a brilliant, brilliant week. Peace and blessings. In the name of love, with a heart of grace, overflowing us, decorate this place. As it is below, so it is above. May we always stand in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one. In the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one. In the name of love, in the name of love, may we always be seeking out the best till we all are free, living in a world we've been dreaming of, where we stand as one in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one, in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one, in the name of love. Oh, in the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love. Peace and blessing, y'all.
Thank you, Jami Lula. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Benjamin. Happy anniversary. I didn't have the count going on. It was nice to be reminded that it has been a delightful year, and we are blessed to have you as part of the community. Let us close once again with a joyful cacophony. So go ahead and unmute your microphone and take the imaginary hand of the person next to you. If I can make this share go away. There we go. There, now we can look at each other. Repeat after me. I am grateful.
I am grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
I live in love.
I live in love.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is.